Hey YouTube channel, welcome back to Izzy's Diary. So today I wanted to give y'all a video, and y'all see I got my lights up. They're not really sure. I got them out in the hallway because people are giving away their stuff that they don't want no more. So I got these. I don't think I'm gonna keep these. I don't think I'm gonna keep them because they're not glowing. That's why they gave them away. I just said, ooh, maybe I can have me some lights, but these lights ain't worth the damn. But I wrote down the points that I wanted to tell people in the Educating series because I'm at the end of my college journey. I just have to finish my marketing class, which I'm going to work on completing next week, getting that done within a week. And then I'm going to work on completing my internship, which is what I'm doing. And then by the end of the summer, I will be done completing my degree. Excuse me. I had to burp, sorry. But by the end of the summer, I'll be done completing my degree. So the things that I learned throughout college are the things that the 4 tips that I would give you for your college journey. Like when you're starting out your college journey, is number 1, embrace your school. So I want to start off with number 1 because that's the one thing that I didn't do when I came to school. Is I didn't embrace it. And also I came to school during COVID. So the first year, my first 9th grade year, we was still pre-COVID. Not like we were in COVID time, so we was wearing masks. And even my sophomore year when I came to school, people were still wearing masks to class. We were still having to be 6 feet distant. So that's the one thing I would say that kind of held me back a little bit. But also I held myself back, and also I came into school with a shot leg. I got shot before I came to school, so that first semester of school was a little bit rough. And also coming into school, my sister told me that I didn't have a hustler's mentality. So that and then just a bunch of stuff contributed to like me not embracing my school. But I don't blame them. I blame myself, number 1, because I got a full ride scholarship to school. I didn't have to pay. Only thing I owe back for school is $3,000. And I should have been grateful, and I wasn't grateful for my opportunity. I was looking at comparing my college experience and to other people, especially during pre-COVID. I wasn't grateful for the position that God had put me in. He put me in position to be of help to other people and of help to myself, but I didn't embrace that experience. And also I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I first came to school, I was in communications with videography, but I also knew I wanted to create my own cartoon one day. So my teacher back then, he was like, I think you should go into photo, video, digital media. And I said, okay, cool. And that's where my second semester, which was my freshman year, I started my career and my major that is now. So I started like a semester late before I actually started. So what I would recommend you guys do, if you don't know what you want to do with your degree, people recommended that go into school undecided, and just take the required classes that you need to take before you get into your degree. I wish I would have done that, because now I know that I want to do animation. I know that I want to do art. I know that I want to do political science. I know that I want to do fashion design, and I know I want to do psychology. I want to do 5 different things. And I'm going to keep going. Sky's the limit for me. I'm going to be in school until I'm freaking 35, 40 years old. Because, and even if my YouTube channel gets to 1 million subscribers or plus million subscribers or whatever, I'm still going to go to school, because that's other sources of income out there besides just YouTube. And I don't want to just be a YouTuber. I want to do more things than be a YouTuber. I want to grow. I want to expand. Somebody told me I want to be the change. And that's why I say why it's important to embrace your school. And also, I'm going to tell you this. If you got parents or you got people that or this is another advice that's not what I didn't write down. One thing I wish I would have, since I was on a full ride, I didn't really have to work. Or work a part-time job. Don't work. Make time for your school. That's how you can embrace your school and embrace the experience. So you can go to the clubs, you can go to the parties, you can go to the meetings. I go to the Young Democratic meeting. You can do that What else you can do? If you are part of a church organization, you can do your church stuff. That's what I'm saying. When you work a job, it's hard to balance job activities in school. You know, the most thing, your job is school. So if your parents are providing a way, don't be like, people want to call them helicopter parents. Look, if I have kids, I'm paying for, if they making the grades and they doing what they supposed to, I want them to focus on school. I used to be that person that was like, no, they need to work a job and they need to go to school, blah, 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 teaching them responsibilities. You know, that school is going to teach them what they need. They need to be focused on getting an internship, going to school, participating in clubs, gaining friends, getting connections. That's what college is about. It's not just about you just work, and no play. You need to have a balance between work and play. Or your work can be school instead of having an actual job. So if you have the opportunities like a full ride scholarship, or your school is paying for you, focus on school and the experience that you get, because you can't get it back. So all those years that I spent, you know, and then don't worry about no boyfriend. I'm gonna tell you that too. Don't worry about a boyfriend. That's not on my list either. Don't worry about one. That'll come. Focus on your education, getting your internship, having fun, gaining, just be friends with people, be cool with them. Add them on your social media. That's what I did a lot this semester. I gained a whole lot of friends this semester. This has been the best semester of college. I've been in church, been a part of the Young Democrats, went to the art walk, did a whole bunch of stuff. Now I got an internship because I was heavily active with my advisors, heavily active on campus. Be active. So that's what I mean by embracing your school. That took a lot. Embracing your school and embrace your school. Focus on school and have fun. Most importantly, have fun because you're young. But don't do stupid stuff like that'll get, or be involved in things that'll lead you to doing stupid stuff. Number 2, make a dream or vision board. I will be showing you guys my vision board on May 31st. Stay tuned. On May 31st, I'm going to be showing you guys my vision board, and I'm going to be taking it down. I'm going to be showing you guys my vision board. Have a plan. Even if your plan doesn't work out, still have a layout, and always pray about it too. But my vision board is back there. I'm not showing you guys my vision board until May 31st. As I'm taking it down, you guys will be seeing my vision board. But one thing I will say about this semester, like some of the things on my vision board said, get your mental straightened out. I've been going to therapy. Go back to the gym. I've been going back to the gym. Make a LinkedIn account. I have a LinkedIn account. Publish and edit your first book. I'm be publishing 2 books this year. Finish up school this year. Doing that. I need to save money. I got my internship. I'm eating healthy. I will show you guys my food tomorrow. Take care of my health ASAP. Doing that. Been getting my injections for my Crohn's disease. You can see it on my videos. I've been doing everything that's on that vision board. I've been doing. Now there's things that I need to work on, like building up my credit, saving money, getting a car. That's what I'm going to be doing this summer. But creating a vision board will help you have a plan set in motion. So if you get distracted, you can look back at your vision board and be like, hey, I need to do this. I need to do that. And also have your what you're thankful for on your vision board, like what you're thanking God for. And then as it comes to fruition, you could be like, thank you, God, for this. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you, God, for leading me this way. Thank you, God, for doing that. And find a good church home. I forgot that. Find a good church home when you're in college too. Find if you believe in God. But if you don't believe in God, I would still suggest find a good wherever you, because I don't know. I'm going to focus on what I believe in. So if you believe in God, find a good church home. Find a good one, because that's what's kept me stable after my psychotic breaks and everything that I've been through. God has been my foundation, and that's what's helped me get through everything. So make a vision board and find a good church home. That's just an added point. But number 1 was embrace your school. Number 2 was make a dream/vision board of what you want to do, and pay attention to it. Stay focused. And when you get distracted, look back towards your vision board and you'll see what you need to get back to, what aligns with your goals. And it will change so you don't get stuck on it. Because if it changes, then you change it. Number 3, don't be afraid to make new friends and let them go. I just lost a friend last week, so okay. And I was sad and I cried, boo-hoo. But like my cousin said, you got to just you lose one, okay, then embrace a new one. That's what my cousin told me today. So if they leave, let them leave. Because that means that either that friendship chapter ended, that's just Some friends are not meant to be forever. Some friends are meant just for the moment, and God put them in your life for that moment, and there's no, let bygones be bygones. Forgive them, let it roll off your shoulders and move on. So that's what I'm learning how to do. So she was a good friend, but she wasn't a best friend, because she's the one that blocked me. So and I see, I'm throwing her the bus. But I'm just saying, if they leave, let them leave, and just walk into what's next, what's going to happen next in your life, because life moves forward. It doesn't move backwards. So if you keep holding on to past friendships, past heartbreaks, if you in a relationship, if he broke up with you or you broke up with him, let that go. Do this, okay? Yeah. I'm telling you, let it go. That's what, there's a song by Dwayne Woods called Let Go. It's a praise song. Listen to it. Let Go. Dwayne Woods, Dwayne Woods. Let Go. And he's black, and it's not brown, but a blue cover. It's a blue album cover. Beautiful song. That's what I've been listening to. That's probably been my theme song for the Edge of Greatness series. You gotta let go and let God. Let go and let God. Like, every time something happened to you, and let go and let God. I've told you with everything I've done this semester. Go listen to the whole series. Everything that I struggle with, me overthinking, me questioning certain friends, like teachers, everything. When I cried, when I was stressing, my hair, you see me in my scarf, you see me in every situation. You just didn't see, you wasn't there, but you see me talk about it. So when it comes to friends, don't be afraid to make new ones, and don't be afraid to let go. That's point number 3. And point number 4, prevail despite the odds. Just like my book said, prevail despite the odds. Repeat it again. Prevail despite the odds. When I was going through my first psychotic break, I did not want to finish school. I thought I was getting bullied. Well, I don't know. I probably was getting bullied, but my mind was paranoid. And no, I wasn't doing drugs. I don't do drugs, but I was paranoid. I thought I was getting bullied. I don't even know what was going on. But I will tell you this. I did not want to finish school. My mama said, no, you need to go back to that school. My mama is the one that encouraged me to go back to school. So if you stay in school, finish it. If you started it, why not finish it? You don't want to look back, even if you hate the school. That's why I say embrace the school. Get it done. Or if you want to graduate early, do it. Focus. That's when you came there. If you were put there, you stay there. Stay focused. Focus. Lock in. That's why I say create a vision board. That's why I said if you lost a friend that's getting you down, go out and make new friends. That's why I said embrace your school. Embrace your school is number 1. That's why I said find a good church home. That's why I said don't worry about these ends. I'm telling you, because I did it. I've been in a trashy ass, no good relationship. I've lost friends. I've had psychotic breaks. I came in on a shot leg. I had psychotic breaks. I had schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. I got everything under the sun. And I got the crawl. I got everything. I got everything. Okay. But let me get back to the point. Just prevail despite the odds. When my book come out, check it out, because I talk about some things that I went through in school in there. And I wrote that book 3 years ago. 3, 4, I don't know. My other book came out in 2021. No, it came out in 2022, because I was 21 when it came out. I was 21 when it came out, and I wrote Prevail Despite the Odds in 2022. I wrote it in 2022 because I just got done, and because that was when I had my first psychotic break. So I wrote that book in 2022. Yeah, I wrote that book in 2022. So it is 3 years old. It's 2025. It's 3 years old. It's about to be 3 years old. And I just got done publishing. And I said one of my goals from a while back that I wanted to publish that book when I graduated. And I'm publishing it when I graduate. And I'm also publishing my Black Bazaar Through Concrete, which is my poetry book. I'm going to be publishing that later this year. And then I'm going to be publishing my haircut book and A Champion. And those are all on my vision board. So that's why I say it's important to have a vision board. And like I said, prevail despite the odds, despite anything. If I can do it, you can do it too. My teacher said that. My web design teacher said, if Izzy can do it, anybody can do it. Because, girl, and I'm only 24 years old. I don't know what else life got for me, or God say, Izzy can handle this, you know. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So prevail despite the odds. Prevail despite the odds. Repeat after me. Despite it all. Prevail despite the odds. So what did I say? Embrace your school, number 1. Number 2, make a dream/vision board. Number 3, don't be afraid to let them go. Your friends, anything. It could be friends, relationship, a job, anything. Don't be afraid to let go and let God. And like that song said, Let Go by Dwayne Woods. Let go and let God. Don't be afraid to let them go. If they go, cry about it, let it out. Let it roll off your shoulders like my mama said. And number 4, prevail despite the odds. No matter what, no matter the circumstances. Prevail despite the odds. Okay? So that's the end of this video in Izzy's diary. If y'all want more college advice, then comment below. But this video, by the time y'all see this video, it's probably going to be 4 or 5 years old. And I'm going to be like, on to the next. Because I told y'all in this series, as you're grading this series, once it's closed and this chapter is closed, I'm no longer talking about it. Because I've already closed it. Like I told y'all how I lost a friend last week. I'm not talking about the situation. If she wants to talk about it, she can. But this channel is about me and the things that I experienced, but I'm not about to, I don't want to be a channel of bashing. In this series, you will see me talk about different situations, but I don't want, that doesn't give you guys the right to go and bash that person in real life. That's not right. Now, y'all can bash me, but don't be doing that to other people. Don't do that. That's why I have to be very careful and mindful about what I say, because I don't want that to harm the other person, because wherever this channel goes. But I wrote it down. So embrace your school, make a vision/dream board, don't be afraid to make new friends, and prevail despite the odds, like my book says. And I can't wait to show you that book. And I got Crohn's disease didn't defeat me, prevail despite the odds, and Black Larzi through concrete. My name is spelled backwards. All right. So okay. All right. Cool. Bye.